Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to list singers you didn't know were homeless. Let's get right into it. Nowadays they live a lifestyle of 24/7 glitz, glamour and wealth, but it wasn't always so easy for all of the world's biggest musicians. The road to fame is notoriously difficult, in some cases extremely difficult. All of these singers have been homeless at some point in their lives, proving that there's hope for us all, no matter how bad things get. Jennifer Lopez. In 2013, singer Jennifer Lopez revealed that before she became a star, she was homeless as she had fought with her mother over her career. Lopez told W Magazine, "My mom and I butted heads. I didn't want to go to college. I wanted to try dancing full time. So she and I had a break. I started sleeping on the sofa in the dance studio. I was homeless, but I told her this is what I have to do." Lopez was 18 at the time and was a member of the Ballet Hispanico at the Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club. However, she did not have to wait long for her first job. She said, "A few months later, I landed a job dancing in Europe." She then added, "When I got back, I booked in living color. I became a fly girl and moved to Los Angeles. It all happened in a year." The Jenny from the Block star then landed a contract as a backing dancer with Janet Jackson, and the rest is history. Ed Sheeran. Before his music career took off with the release of his debut single, A-Team, in 2011, Ed Sheeran lived a life full of challenges. In 2015, Ed stated that he had been living rough through his new book, A Visual Journey. The singer revealed, "There was an arch outside Buckingham Palace that had a heating duct, and I spent a couple of nights there. I didn't have anywhere to live for much of 2008 and the whole of 2009 and 2010, but somehow I made it work." He then added, "I knew where I could get a bed at a certain time of night, and I knew who I could call at any time to get a floor to sleep on. Being sociable helped. Drinking helped." He then admitted, "I spent a week catching up on sleep on Circle Line trains." He then said, "I go out and play a gig, wait until 5 AM when the Underground opened, sleep on the Circle Line until 12, go to a session, and then repeat. It wasn't that bad." He also revealed that his time sleeping rough was the inspiration behind his song Homeless, saying, "That's where I wrote the song Homeless and the lines, 'It's not a homeless night for me. I'm just home less than I'd like to be.'" Fast forward a few years to 2012, and Ed had returned to Buckingham Palace, this time to play in front of thousands at the Queen's Diamond Jubilee concert. Shania Twain. Shania Twain was well known for keeping her personal life private. However, the 2011 release of her memoir, From This Moment On, provided some insight into some of her life experiences. She recounts her childhood growing up in an abusive household and living in a homeless shelter in Toronto for a time with her mother and siblings. After leaving their home, Twain writes, "Mom got out of the car to use a payphone, returning a few minutes later with a piece of paper on which she'd scribbled the address of a homeless shelter. That night, we slept in a crowded, sweltering place on cot-like beds, spread out along the walls of a series of spacious, open rooms designed for large groups." Shania had a traumatic childhood. When she was 2 years old, her birth parents divorced and her mother Sharon remarried to Jerry Twain, who adopted Shania and 2 younger sisters. Her parents didn't make much money and could barely afford to feed their family. Twain did not tell school officials about her situation because she was afraid it would break up her small family. Shania went on to overcome such adversity and win an impressive 5 Grammy Awards. Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson has the ultimate success story when it comes to achieving stardom. The 40-year-old mother of 2 did not always have it easy and had to work her way to the top, even overcoming homelessness briefly. Kelly grew up knowing she wanted to be a musician and wrote a lot of songs during her adolescence. She moved to Los Angeles at the age of 18 after graduating from high school and began working odd jobs while attempting to navigate the music scene. She declined 2 recording contracts from Jive Records and Interscope Records, believing that something better would come along. To supplement her income at the time, she worked as a waitress at a movie theater and as a telemarketer. Kelly had a traumatic experience when her Los Angeles apartment caught fire and she was forced to flee. She was forced to live in her car while looking for the right opportunity to get her music out there. Years later, Kelly is now known as one of the most famous singers with chart-topping hits like Since You've Been Gone, Stronger, and Breakaway. She even expanded her career and ventured into the world of hosting. She is now the host of one of the most well-known TV shows, The Kelly Clarkson Show. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.